Hello guys, this video we will talk about how to make a line called benchmark across the column. Okay, sometimes you have a group of products as three series like this, and you want to have a line cut across all this and show which product has exceeding the target or the benchmark. Okay, so here is how we're going to do it. You have a performance, which is the actual performance, and you have the same benchmark for all items. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to highlight them all, and then you're going to insert a cluster column. Okay, and then the next thing you want to do is you want to change the chart type. So this is the benchmark. Go ahead and click on those three items, and then go to change chart type, and we're going to switch this into a line. Okay, so you can see that there's a line cut across, and click on it. No need to click secondary access. Okay, and you can see that it's not really intuitive because the line stopped midway through the first product and the last product here. Not really, it doesn't really make sense. Okay, so what we're going to do is this. We are going to insert one empty line here, and then add the benchmark to go further. And this will not change the graph. Okay, we're going to have to change it later. So click on the graph and then drag on this handles. Okay, and drag it up, and then drag it down at the corner here. Okay, so you can see that the line now cut across. So what you want to do is you want to go to the horizontal axis here, the horizontal axis, and then click on the axis options, and then click on the axis position on tick mark. So this increase the size a little, right? And you don't really need this thing, the percent here. You can delete it out because we are going to add the actual percent on top of each bar. So go ahead and add that. Click on add chart element and then data labels. Okay, click on the item first, sorry, and then click on add the inside n, and click on those, change font color, make it a little thicker. Okay, now you're almost done. You don't really need the title for now. This benchmark has the value of 65%. How are we going to put that labels on? Okay, just click on it, click add the elements and data label as usual above. All right, now you add in all items, but you don't really need them all, so you can click on individual item and remove them except the first one. All right, click on the first one again, and then click on data series values, uncheck the little line, and then change this to space. All right, now make sure that the color stands out, so I'm going to change it to red color, and also the line here, I'm going to change the line to red color also. Okay, there you go, you have a benchmark line. If this is too far away, you can just move it in like this. Okay, and you don't need this legend, so take it off. That's it. That's the benchmark. And so that is quite okay in case we have a benchmark across all items. What if, I'll go back here to the example, the second example here. What if the benchmark are not the same, okay, for each items? So what we're going to do, and so let's take a look here. The technique is quite similar. To start off with this, okay, with this cluster column, and then change the second item here, the benchmark, into a line, get into a line. Okay, but in this case we don't need to expand the line to cover. all we need to do is we are going to make the line visible and we are going to show the marker. Okay, so no line, and go to the marker, change the marker option to the built-in, and then make this horizontal tick mark, and then increase the size a little. Maybe 20 is good, and then change the color to red. See, that is quite simple. The rest is just almost the same. Just go back here and then add the data labels inside N again. Click on that. Okay, and this one you are going to show the percent of the benchmark of each. This time you can leave them all, right? Go to the right and then click on and change the color to red to correspond to the line. Okay, I think the line color is not right. Let me change. Oh, the marker color should be, oh, it's red. It worked fine. Okay, now you don't need this legend again. Take it out. And last thing is, if you want to change the titles to add more context to it, just click on it, then move it to the left, change the benchmark color to match with our benchmark color. That's it. That's the in the case we have different benchmark, we can just use the marker, but if you have the same benchmark, we can just use one line across.